What are you guys doing?
Nothing much right now. Just looking at some looking at videos.
Gotcha,
Pretty good,
gotcha.
just playing some Mario.
Sounds good. So, definitely for this podcast, we definitely got to talk about Swords inclusion in Smash and what that means for the overall series. So, what do you think, Drum?
First of all, let's talk about like the inclusion of just like even trying to get Sora or any Disney character overall. I mean, you're dealing with Disney. Like, I mean, that's a milestone right there. It took
100%.
I mean, Sakurai must have done something that was like really worthwhile to. He had to have some sort of deal with Disney that was like gonna make it to where like both parties agreed, because like dealing with Disney is like trying to deal with the Supreme Court in a way. Like if you want something from them, you're gonna need to give something to them. I mean, this is just one character, so that just goes to show how like really just difficult it is to work with Disney, like out of anything. And to get Sora of all of them, I mean, that was like pretty lucky, because like he's like a gaming character, right? He's not just like a cartoon, but I mean, it's Disney at the end of the day. Like that shit is, it's hard to get him.
I'm still surprised they did it, man. Like, I don't know what type of deal they had to do or what they had to sacrifice, but no, that's pretty impressive because get an actual Disney character, not. Everybody knows, he's owned by Disney, not Square Enix. Like, to make that actually happen, that had to have been the hardest character in the series. From like 64 all the way to Ultimate, hands down the hardest.
Yeah, and what I heard from like, if I remember correctly, the creator of like Kingdom Hearts actually gave Sora to Disney willingly.
Because, like,
yeah, I mean, shit, that was like also a hurdle right there. Like, it would have been easy if he hadn't given him to Disney, but it was his decision. So that, I mean, I guess that was like a real challenge to actually do, and they succeeded.
100%. What I don't know if you guys saw the full presentation, but the whole thing that when Sakurai was talking about, we had to be very particular about what he was going to look like, the moveset, and how he had to work very close to Disney and Square Enix. I thought that was pretty impressive that like him and his team worked so closely with them and listened to their demands, and then he came out the way he did. I'm still impressed, man. Like the way they went about the trailer and just everything is very impressive to see. Like Nintendo undertake a character that mildly popular from a mildly popular series and still make him feel like, from the music of the trailer to the character presentation itself, all just felt very natural. So I'm good on the team for that, man. That's very impressive.
It felt like a very perfect finale, if anything. If that was going to be the end of like Smash Bros. I mean, we're not
100%.
entirely sure about like Smash Bros. Future, like going on, because I mean, that felt like a perfect like ending right there.
I felt like a beautiful segue into like, if this is like, that felt like he's finally here. But for me personally, it felt like a goodbye. Like this is the best that we could give you guys. This is the best Smash game we can give you. The best roster. I mean, we all know that that's the best roster hands down in gaming history. No one can top what they just did.
Yeah, the second season pass for like Ultimate, like I think that right there is like the best, because not only do you get like Sephiroth, you also get like Minecraft Steve and like apparently I heard people say that like Min is like really good to use in Smash Bros. Right?
She's also in that fighter pass. I believe she's like decent. Yeah, definitely decent with the range and everything.
Yeah.
And,
what's up?
And I remember. I think I woke up and I was on Twitter, right? And
he was blowing up.
Yeah, I saw Smash trending. I was like, wait, why is Smash Bros trending? Because I thought all the they were pretty much done with all the characters, right? And so I was like, who could be trending? But then I heard about it was Sora. I was like, whoa. Now I'm not really too familiar with the Kingdom Hearts series. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I was like, whoa. But from even my point of view, I was just like, whoa, because I remember when they added Steve, I was just like, I can't believe they did this. And I don't know if they added Banjo and Kazooie before Steve, or it was after. No, I just don't remember if it was before.
He was in the first season pass of Banjo Kazooie. Right?
Yeah, and I remember the shockwaves that because for years people were like, "Well, we want Banjo-Kazooie," and then Sakurai was like, "Well, hold my beer." So he put them. Not only did he put them in, but he put Steven in. I remember when Steve was in Minecraft. Everyone just was like, "No, this is a joke." And same with Sora. Everyone thought it was a joke at first, but no, it caught me by surprise. Definitely.
Yeah, because the narrative for Sora was like for the last couple of games. Even I thought to myself after the Wii U one came out, I was like, it's damn near impossible to get him in there. Not because Square Enix doesn't want to do it, because we just don't know if Disney ever will allow that to happen, right? Like for Disney, if they see the money, they'll do it, right? So I guess at the time, maybe I don't know what the issue was or why they couldn't get him in the last installment, but I didn't think it was going to happen in that game. I didn't even know if it was going to happen in this one, I had faith though. Recently, I had a lot of faith. Like they got to pull the trigger, man. For me personally, this is a big deal.
Disney is very protective over their IP. I mean,
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Especially with a character like this, I do not blame them.
Yeah.
I'm glad they took a risk, Like, yeah, you guys can use them. Just make sure. I'm pretty sure they had to follow like a lot of, bulletins on about the character, like I was saying earlier. So Nintendo knocked it out. I'm pretty sure Disney's happy with it. 100%.
Yeah. Well, and two, they work closely with Sakurai, so
Which is very awesome to see. So I mean, that's the biggest crossover of all time is Smash Bros, man. Yeah, Nintendo managed to cross over into entertainment and everything, Other gaming companies. You gotta give them credit.
Yeah, the thing with like Sora is like, I mean, it's a Disney character. Like,
right.
It's like I said before.
This is crazy to think,
Yeah.
In a like in a Nintendo game, you have all these like Sonic, Mega Man, Snake from Metal Gear. You got Sonic, like you have all these characters, but like you actually have an official Disney one. That's crazy.
You got Pac-Man too,
You got Pac-Man.
Yeah.
The roster's impressive.
The thing with like Sora, that's like, is like everyone recognizes him as being the Disney guy. The Disney gaming icon, right?
Right.
And like knowing Disney, like everyone has a sense of like how powerful Disney is. I mean, Disney owns corporations.
Oh, yeah,
they just bought 20th Century Fox like a couple years ago.
Yeah, they got Fox, Marvel, just like the big old names.
You got Star Wars, National Geographic.
Yeah, they own like most of cinema. If
I mean, that's the empire in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I mean, and they started back in what? They were actually like not the first, but like very innovational like pioneers back in the 1930s. So they've pretty much like defined entertainment at that time, because it started with film, and film started with animation. Because you got your frames from side to side, and it creates motion. So they pretty much like kickstarted like filming at that time, because everything, whenever frames were being done, it was like drawing line by line, and then cameras came out and you took pictures. So it just makes sense on like how big they got.
Makes sense, and they definitely, like I said, they're the empire of the entertainment industry. I'm glad that they're working with, like, obviously they're getting into games and whatnot. They're still doing their shows and movies, but it's just cool to see them, like, I mean, one of the biggest games in, like, forever is Smash Bros. That's one of the biggest, well-known series of all time, so to see them get their hand in that, too.
And not to kind of get off topic, but I think this kind of somewhat relates to what we're talking about, but even with, like, Nintendo and Universal, you just see all these partnerships, And I think that's what Disney saw in this Sora thing, is to probably start doing these kind of things, Because as, mergers and partnerships continue, you're just going to see, more sorts of this kind of thing,
100%. That's really what they're going for nowadays. I know they like to keep stuff to themselves, but it seems that they're slowly starting to get more open to working with other... Who knows if they'll do other gaming companies or whatnot, but they sort of get direction in them, like, really
and
getting
even
themselves out
Microsoft and Nintendo, just letting Banjo and Kazooie on Smash, and then putting Minecraft on Switch. You're just going to see more and more of this.
They felt like
they won me over.
Like, I feel like Minecraft, like, for Smash Ultimate wasn't that hard, because like there's a partnership between like Nintendo and Microsoft, because Microsoft owns Minecraft now. So
Yeah.
but even then, I feel like that there was some compromises, but like the compromises between like Disney and Nintendo. I mean, I don't know like what kind of deal they made. I feel like it was like pricing on like Sora whenever everybody gets him. There's probably some akin to that, but then you got to take into mind that there's also like the Kingdom Hearts anniversary coming to the Switch as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it could have been pricing. It could have been anything really. Like we don't know the details. We have yet to hear from that. All we know is like it was pretty difficult just trying to even get a Disney character in there. I mean,
Unbelievable. I thought it's close to impossible, but they managed it. You know,
Mm.
all the work that they had to put in for that. Like, it had to have been at least 6 years, 7 years if they're even negotiating. Because I know he won the ballot. So who knows how long,
yeah.
they might have been
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, when they had that ballot thing.
in Smash 4. So who
Yeah,
knows how long
that
the
was back,
negotiations have been. Who knows?
yeah, that
Yeah.
was on the Wii U and 3DS like version of Smash Bros.
Yeah, I remember for that, I put a Freddy Fazbear. I mean, I was like 14, but I put like Freddy Fazbear in there.
Mhm.
I remember a lot of people put Freddy Fazbear in there, but it could have happened, you know.
Anything can happen in Smash. Preferably that would make me like I'm not a
Yeah,
fan
no,
of that
I don't
series,
want
but that'd be crazy.
I don't know. That would be pretty interesting though. Freddy Fazbear and Smash Bros.
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
like
it
to
would be
pick.
pretty interesting. I mean, I don't like the thought of it, but it would still be pretty interesting.
Hmm.
But the internet would go crazy. Definitely.
For better or for worse, but yeah, it's perfect to line up with the 20th anniversary too, 'cause that's next year. I said it in my before it needs to end with the Smash video. I was saying like it'd be perfect to release him as the last character because before Kazuya came out from Tekken, so I was like, yeah, it makes sense for Sora to be the last one, not the second to last. And they save him until like the end of this year, which I mean he came out a little bit sooner
Yeah.
than I thought he was. I thought he was gonna come out November, but it's perfect for their anniversary for Kingdom Hearts next year. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a new game announced. And on top of that, Nintendo fans that own Switches and whatnot can finally get and experience the whole, series that is Kingdom Hearts. So that was pretty nice to see right before the anniversary kicks off. Next year's gonna be a
Yeah.
huge year for the series, man. Next year's gonna be a
Well, I
huge
remember-
year.
Yeah, I remember. I think talking to you a couple weeks ago. I remember you were saying how you thought Sora was gonna be in Smash, and I just
Mhm.
said I'm not sure, but you were right. I mean,
That's all I ever
I
wanted,
just
man.
remember. Yeah, I remember watching this YouTuber. I can't think of his name, but I'm subscribed. Well, anyway, his reaction to it, I was just like, "Whoa," you could just feel the energy of just. To me, it's revolutionary in a lot of ways.
They show that
Because-
anything's possible, man. With that.
Yeah,
I'm still shocked. Like I still feel like the same way I felt when I first watched the trailer. I still feel that like now. It hasn't went away.
yeah.
Mhm.
And again, I'm not like real. I mean, I know some about Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not like
Mhm.
I don't know much about it like you guys do. But even some like me, who grew up with Nintendo, I mean, more with like Mario and Smash and Zelda and games like that. But even for me, some like me, it was still like kind of like, whoa, this is cool, But it was beyond cool. It was just like shockwaves level, you know.
Oh yeah, dude. I still can't like fully express how I felt. 'Cause I was super tired when I watched it. I was laying in my bed watching, but like, dude, words can't describe. Like when I saw Keyblade, I'm like, okay, so we all know who it is now. That's what's just. It was just crazy, man. But it's like a dream come true. Like I said, I've been waiting for like at least 3 games. So Ultimate. Well, no, I want to say 2 games. So Wii U and then Ultimate. It's technically not Brawl because I grew up playing that one.
Yeah, whenever I was watching trailer for the first time, like how the fire was like, disintegrating that Smash Bros logo and like
Oh, yeah.
a little fireball came down.
Mhm.
Everybody was like frozen. Everything was like all dark all of a sudden. Everyone was statues. Then you see Mario going towards it, and in the back of my mind, I was like, "There's no way they're doing the Dark Souls character, right?" I mean,
Yeah, that
it
hit me
just
too.
looks. Yeah, I think everybody said at one point, "Is this going to be a Dark Souls character?" And you
Yeah, I
said that
remember
it could
that.
have been like the Soul of Cinder. I was
That
like,
would have been badass.
yeah. I mean, I would have been fine with like either Sora or like uh Soul of Cinder. I mean, like a Dark Souls character in Smash. That would have been interesting. Like, there's like some characters that are like interesting to play with in Smash. I mean,
100%.
Yeah,
All the different
I remember a
moves
lot of
there.
people, thought it was gonna be Dark Souls. But man, yeah, I remember that was one of the things that was trending on Twitter was people thought it was gonna be Dark Souls, but
I didn't think that was going to be Dark Souls because of like how far away it seemed, but whenever I saw the trailer, I got a hint that this felt like Dark Souls because like you saw the blade, like the blade was on fire too, and I was like, okay, if this
Oh
is
yeah, I
a
thought that was the bonfire one.
yeah, like
Yeah.
if it was going to be the coiled sword, if it wasn't for the Keyblade, I would have actually like lost like everything. I would have been like, oh my god, they actually did it, a Dark Souls character.
I know, us in the group, we talked about a lot of like Smash characters. We never actually brought up Dark Souls, maybe like once or twice out of all the times we've talked about Smash. But
yeah, once or twice, yeah.
it's not because we thought it was
because
impossible, but it just didn't,
Yeah,
it wasn't high on the radar.
Yeah, I mean,
Anything
it just
possible
kind
now.
of felt like
Yeah.
it just kind of felt like a very strange character to put in there, but it's
You
a
know,
fighting game.
Like, definitely they would have fit. So I'm pretty sure Sakurai's probably played the Soul series and whatnot and knows about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Yep.
never high on my list personally.
Well,
What you want?
I don't know. To me, Sakurai in a lot of ways is like Miyamoto, because when Miyamoto, like, to say whether it's just use like Mario 64 for example. I mean, this is probably a bad example, but Mario 64 it revolutionized the world pretty much, the gaming world. It was one of the first games that have fully 3D. That's fully in 3D, and Sakurai in a lot of ways has revolutionized fighting games. With all the characters that he's adding.
100%.
It's kind of Miyamoto levels. I mean, granted, they work for the. I mean, I don't know if Sakurai still works for Nintendo, but they pretty much come from the same company. But still, in a lot of ways, Sakurai is kind of like a Miyamoto.
I see him as like a fan like we are, man.
Yeah.
Every time he like does these presentations, whether it's at his house or at a Nintendo location, every time he talks about like whatever character, whatever game he's working on, I don't know. I don't see the business suit side of him. I always see like I'm a fan of this too. That's why me and my team and many of these companies work so hard.
Yeah.
But there's not too many people I see like that.
Work for Nintendo or.
Yeah, he's partnered with him.
Yeah. Because for a while I knew he worked for like some company he started, but I don't know if.
Yeah, he still has that one.
Yeah, he's still got
Called Sora.
Yeah, and that's like the name of like his company.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting
Yeah.
enough.
And I thought it was like interesting whenever we shared like a brief like history like before Iwata like passed away. I think he told like Sakurai to like reveal Sora later on because of like trying to negotiate with Disney, right? But I think he also said that it was like a challenge from like Iwata to get Sora in the Smash or like any Disney character pretty much because like that's a milestone right there. If
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I
get
mean,
it.
it's close to impossible at the time.
Yeah, and that was Iwata like before he passed away. I mean,
Right.
so it was pretty much like an anime arc at that point. I was like, whoa, like the whole entire like thing with like Smash, it just kind of felt like a whole entire like anime arc. Like, get this character in here if we can, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, I'm just glad it happened. But that they now it makes sense why they didn't show the ballot off. Cause I always wondered why they never did that. They never just showed like a list, like yeah, knock out all the stupid characters, right? That obviously make no sense, but they never showed like a list of like characters that made sense, like the top 5 for it. I always wonder why that is, because obviously number 1 they always had planned since the very beginning. So they were committed to get him in here. It just it took them I think 7 years. It's been. Not sure when. I think Smash Wii U and 3DS came out 2014, right? I believe.
2014.
Yeah, so it's been quite a while. So it makes sense that they didn't show the belt. I guess they really wanted to keep him under wraps, but yeah, back to what I was saying about Sakurai, man. I really just feel like he just feels like a fan. Like when I watch these presentations, like I don't know, I just don't see a business to it. I just see someone that really cares about the properties that he's using. Like whether people like some of the characters' movesets or not, you can't deny that like he puts spirits as other characters that you might like like swords in the game, or like let's say like you play Banjo, right? Like there's other Banjo characters in the game, but they're like spirits or trophies, so it's just cool to see him like take a character in their series to the next level. you know, he wouldn't add something if it didn't mean a lot to the fans or mean a lot to him personally too. It was just cool to see the fan side of Sakurai, especially with the newest trailer. I don't know. I saw like just a different. I mean, I saw a new side of him. This guy's a fan of Kingdom Hearts. He's a fan of Disney too. It's like it's cool to see that, I guess. 'Cause you don't really see that with a lot with developers. You know, sometimes you just see the business side of developers, not the actual like, you know, we actually give a shit about our product type of thing. You know.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Sakurai, it's like every time I think about the Smash series or him as a person, it's like I don't know him personally, but
yeah.
really good at what he does.
I believe this was Iwata, not to interrupt, but I believe this is Iwata that said this, some to this effect. I think it was Iwata. I hope I'm getting this right. But I think a couple years ago, I think it was at E3, and Iwata said some to the long. I'm gonna get this quote wrong, but some to the long lines of, "Yeah, I'm a CEO and I'm head of Nintendo, but at my heart I'm a gamer," and that's kind of what you could say with Sakurai, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's cool to see the effect that Wada had on him too. I mean, he lost a dear friend and colleague that he worked with, so it's cool to see him like be. Who knows? We'll never understand like the commitment that him and his team had to get this done. You know, we can understand like the simplest parts of it, but what him and his team had to go through to get this done, or to get any character done, whether it's we know that Smash Ultimate's the ultimate version, so it has like everybody from the old games back. Like having a roster of 89 characters is pretty damn impressive. That's a lot of time and energy you have to make into like building friendships or working with companies, making partnerships. So you got to hand it up to him, man. He's got to get an award this year at the Game Awards for something.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully, man, or some award, even if it's not from the Game Awards, because we all know how Game Awards is sometimes. This an award for either being a great director or directing a great series, whatever it might be. So hopefully he gets rewarded for his hard work this year.
Yeah, I definitely think it's possible.
100%. I'm just hoping. I'm not sure who would give it to him, but definitely some award out there he'll get. And I guess what's next for him is the Kirby game that's coming out soon. So I guess he'll probably take a little bit of a break and then start working on that.
Oh yeah, the 3D Kirby game.
Yes. Hopefully he takes a break, man. He deserves it. That dude, like, I remember when Smash 4 was coming out. He like overworked himself and stressed himself out to the point of like getting sick. You know, like 15 hours just pure development. Like, to the dedication.
Well, there was
so.
even times because he didn't want to make another Smash. I mean, I think it was after Brawl. I think it was.
Play Brawl, and then even after Smash 4, it's like I kind of feel like this is it for me.
Yeah, I remember, and I think it was Iwata, I think, who convinced him, or maybe it was Reggie. I don't know. It was some Nintendo guy. I think convinced him to stay on.
True.
And I'm definitely glad they convinced him because.
You got the ultimate version.
Yeah, Sakurai is definitely a talented individual, and I just, as someone who grew up with Smash, is just, I definitely admire the man.
Yeah, whether you grew up with
he's
Smash,
definitely made a lot of great games, whether it's with Kirby or Smash,
True, and it goes even further. Like, this guy's definitely impacted people's lives. Like, if you ever look at like pro players or even people that are fans of Smash Bros, like, it's helped them out in some way personally, or it made their dream come true, or it built their channel up, or made them an entertainer and like want to go out and like get this game out there. So like the dude's, he's affected. He's more affected than just working in the gaming industry. This guy's personally helped a lot of people. That's why I respect a lot of his work. Whether it be in the Kadikarus series or with Kirby, with Smash Bros. It's like, man, you got to give him credit, dude. This guy's like,
yeah, that's right. He worked in Kadikarus. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So I'm just happy to see, like, when I saw these like Smash reactions and I saw like how much I saw like a lot of people say like thank you Sakurai, like they're crying, like, and like I can understand the tears, like this. I can understand people's hype and like excitement. I'm just very happy to see like a developer like not care about like who gives a shit about the money. Like, he has all the money in the world, but it's cool to see like a developer just put the fans first and put his best work first and do quality over quantity. That's one thing I always respect about people that are in different fields of work. Like, granted, I think quantity is good. It's not a bad thing, but Smash's quality is there so it can make up for it,
Right.
There's nothing but a quality game. Quality trailers. Like, that trailer was absolutely fantastic. From the music, to the presentation, to the characters that were in it, the way they outlined it all. Like, cost them a bunch of money, but the quality was there, so I'm very happy to see that Smash ended with what started, how it started, with characters and quality and care. So it's just cool to see that. That's cool. I don't know. I think it might be over, man. I don't know. I think Ultimate might be the last one that he works on. Maybe it might not be the last one ever, but I feel like if this is the last game, or if this is the last Smash Bros. Game that he works on, I can't help but say, like, you know, I'm fine with that. Personally, I'm okay with that. We've got what? How many Smash games? 64, Melee, Wii U 3DS, and Ultimate 5, right? I don't think I'm missing any.
Well, technically, the Wii U and 3DS version are separate.
So yeah, I guess, yeah, he made 5 games. Like, man, like if he wants to come out in a couple months and say, like, hey guys, like, that's it for me. Like, I gave you guys one last character that you guys have been waiting for. I gave you guys literally the ultimate version of Smash. So there's not a single character from any of the other games missing. They're all in one game. And I gave you guys a bunch of content. I brought back as many modes as I can. I gave you guys World of Light. Like, I gave you guys Spirits, just in case your favorite character didn't make it in. Like, if this is it for him, I gotta say, like, you know, kudos to you and your team. And, like, a personal thank you, you know? The Sakurai and the development team.
Definitely.
And to Nintendo and the other companies that helped them make it.
Okay, so, like, dude, what if they, like, even though Sakurai said that that was gonna be, like, the final Smash character, what if they do, like, a DLC drop where it's, like, an adventure mode, but, like, Subspace Emissary cutscenes? Dude.
I lose my mind, man.
Dude, if they do that, that would be the ultimate, like, thank you and goodbye, like, closing out a chapter, because that would end so perfectly. Like, think about it.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah, because everybody loves those cutscenes.
Oh yeah, Subspace was very special to all of us. You know,
Yeah,
hopefully,
I mean,
if
like,
people are listening to this and you haven't tried out Brawl, Subspace, like, definitely figure out a way to get Brawl on a Wii or anything like that, and just try out Subspace, man. It's worth it.
yeah, dude, if they price it for like a DLC, and if it actually comes out, I would pay for like 20, maybe even $30 for like the whole. I mean, dude, it's
Yeah, I would.
cutscene. Like the reason why Sakurai didn't want to make another cutscene kind of like as big as Subspace Emissary was because like nobody was like gonna I forgot what it was he said. Was it like people weren't gonna pay for it or just like
Yeah.
not
People weren't gonna,
Yeah.
like, actually get the game because they couldn't watch people play it. Stuff like that. Which, I mean, I get that, but that's like every game ever, though.
Oh yeah.
You know? Like, I get his argument, but it's like, you know, I play games and I upload them, like, you know, it's all gonna get out there at some point. Same with spoilers and everything. But you never know, man. They could make, like, an Ultimate Deluxe Edition in the future, so.
Yeah, because
that-
like if they do a DLC drop like that with like Subspace Emissary like cutscenes and like make a story out of it, that would, dude, they can do like all the characters now since like every character is released.
Yep,
And dude,
the characters
imagine like Sora like in the cutscene, dude.
be amazing.
Yeah, that would be.
Who do you think like he would interact with? Like, obviously probably Sephiroth. I mean,
Yep, same with Cloud and everything.
mhm.
Same with some, you know, like Mario. A lot of, probably some other third-party characters, too.
Actually,
Yeah.
any character Sora would like pretty much interact with. I mean, like look at all the Disney, like look at all the Kingdom Hearts like adventures that you go on, the different worlds that you explore. He can literally interact with like any character, and it would fit.
It would fit perfectly. I mean, just like he fit in that trailer, man. Everything just seemed to mesh well.
Oh yeah.
But they're good with their trailers, though, so they always make their trailers just the best quality, and it just makes sense. It feels like how the character should. Right vibes and everything. I feel like if they ever make another Smash game, then they probably would do, like, let's say the next console that they make comes out, whatever's after the Switch. I don't personally think they're going to make another Smash game. I think Ultimate's the last one. But I do see them, like, not remastering, making, like, the definitive edition or deluxe edition of Smash Ultimate.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
kind of like what they did with Mario Party. The new.
yeah, like Mario Party.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8 too, with the deluxe. That's another good example.
Yeah. Yeah, or Mario Kart.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really think we're gonna get another Smash, man.
Yeah,
don't
I
think
mean,
so.
I'd be fine with like this being like the last one. I mean, it's the Ultimate Edition, so.
I'll never get over that Everyone Is Here trailer, dude. That was crazy, man. Lost my mind. Like when they showed like Snake, or they showed like old characters coming back. Mega Man, Sonic from like it was crazy. Pac-Man was there.
They showed Ridley at the end of the trailer, and then after that, it was like the piranha plant from Mario, and I was like kind of weirded out, but I also wanted them in there too.
Yeah, that was. I remember when that. Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Piranha Plant, yeah, I think that just showed that they can use whatever character they want and just make a moveset and surprise everyone. I think Piranha Plant's a cool introduction, cool character to have in there. I mean, he's free, or he was at the time. I don't know why people were complaining about it. It's like he didn't take up anybody's slot.
It was kind of it was very out of left field. That's why.
Well, yeah, it's very out of left field. But from what the developers were saying, like, he didn't take another character slot. Like, they worked on him, like, he wasn't, like, replacing anybody or replacing, like, a future character to come. It's just something that the team wanted to do.
Well, some people are just saying, like, why didn't they, and this is with the Kooplings, because the Kooplings were just a reskin of Bowser Jr., but people are like, well, why didn't they just instead add, like, Waluigi or Gino as a playable character, you know? Instead of, well, why Piranha Plant? Some people were making that argument.
I'd rather have Piranha Plant over those two guys. But I get what people were saying. I don't know. I don't think Waluigi or Gino really needs to be a playable character on there.
Yeah.
At least Piranha Plant
I wasn't making that argument, but like some people were on. I remember like.
Yeah, I remember those arguments.
You know, a long time ago.
Yeah, people really want to play Waluigi, but I feel like it's more of like a mean kind of joke.
Yeah, I always thought it kind of was.
Yeah, it is.
We've all said it at some point, but I mean, I'm kind of glad it didn't happen because, like, I don't know. When I think of Smash Bros, I always think, I mean, yes, some names aren't there. Some names aren't as big as others, but like, when you think about Smash Bros, I think about adding iconic characters. Like, yeah, granted, everybody knows who Waluigi is, but like, we already have enough Mario characters. Like half, well, not my bad. A good percentage of the roster as Mario characters. You know, like you got Mario, Peach, Luigi, and you got Daisy as an alternative. You got Bowser.
Yeah. Well, it's like it makes you wonder, like, why Mario and Dr. Mario are, you know, two different characters when they should. Dr. Mario should just be a reskin of Mario.
They should definitely be two separate. I'm glad they did that because
yeah, because like I
the
mean,
movesets are a bit different now.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like they both have different movesets. Like Dr. Mario just has like a different kind of like down B, right? Or
yeah, his down B is different, and then Mario's down air. This is similar to that one.
Yeah, and like I mean, Dr. Mario throws pills, and like if they were to like wrap that up in the same, it just wouldn't make any sense, pretty much.
And the cool thing is,
I understand those arguments, but to me, there's you know, more things you can do because, you know, like the Kooplings. I mean, now this is probably a bad example. Like the Kooplings, obviously they're, you know, they're more characters than Dr. Mario, but you know, to me it should just been a reskin of Mario. You know.
Well, another reason why he couldn't have been a reskin.
No, I understand that too. You know.
Yeah.
Because
he came out of Melee
and all that.
I guess like since Melee, he's always kind of his own separate character, and since Smash Ultimate's the ultimate version, even if characters were similar, like Ganon and Captain Falcon used to be similar, same as Mario and Dr. Mario, but when Ultimate came out, they changed up some movesets, they changed up the weight of the character, the floatiness. So, you know, with Smash Ultimate being the ultimate version, bringing back everybody that was playable in the past games, it just made sense to make him playable again. Just give him like a slight alternative to his moveset. I mean, personally, I played Doc more than anybody in Smash Bros. And Ultimate, by like a long shot. So I'm always Doc's my number one main. But I definitely get what you're saying though. I know some people feel like that, you know, like why is Dark Pit and Pit, you know, why isn't that an alternative skin? But I feel like Dr. Mario and Mario, I don't know, even like down to the personalities are kind of different in terms of demeanor for Smash Bros. At least, you know. Yeah. I can see the distinguishing factors that people might not particularly want them to be separate.
Yeah, and I understand the other side too. I mean,
yeah. I'm just glad that Dr. Mario. I don't know. I'm just happy that he's like separate because like, that's my favorite character to play.
Either way, yeah, we're just glad he's in there, you know.
Yeah, it's cool to see him because he looks cool. You know, I like the whole doctor look he's got. It's badass.
Oh no, for sure.
So I'm very thankful that they made him playable again because I didn't know if he was going to be in Smash 4, honestly, until I unlocked him. So it's just cool to see him pop up again. But that's another thing that was cool about Sora that I know a lot of characters in Smash have, which is alternative skins. Like Sora has like Timeless River, where he looks like the old, in the 1950s or something. It's like the old Disney, like Mickey Mouse and like 1930s. Yeah, Sora has that old like classic look to him.
Yeah, it's that forgot what Mickey Mouse's name was before it was officially Mickey Mouse. I don't remember what it was, but Steamboat Willie, I believe.
Steamboat, but they were gonna name him Mortimer.
Yeah, so
But then, yeah, it was going to be Mortimer, but then they changed it to Steamboat Willie and then Mickey.
like to see Sora have like such an old classic skin, which is nice, man.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
It proved that they could do alternative skins. Like, why isn't there an alternative for like Sonic, where you could play as Metal Sonic, same moveset, but just like different noises and like, you know, obviously make him like Metal Sonic, just give him that skin with that outfit. That's one thing that I wish Smash had more of.
Yeah, I remember like looking at the instead of the past game like skins of Sora, I saw the new ones, and how do you feel about those ones? Like,
Extremely
got
happy.
that one. I think my favorite black and white one. The not
Timeless
not the
River. Oh, Ultimate form?
Yeah, the ultimate form.
That's nice. That's very
Yeah,
nice.
it fits really well. I mean, he's got the crowns like on the sleeves and stuff. I mean, it just looks really nice. What was that one skin that someone in our Discord and it like there was like another form, like an anti-form or something of Sora.
Sadly, they didn't make it in the game. I'm surprised it wasn't, but
yeah, it's called anti-Sora, right?
yeah, that one it wasn't in Smash Bros.
So.
Sadly, I wish it was because he looks cool in the games when he's actually turning into that. But sadly, you know,
dude,
it wasn't in the game.
Dude, we could have had like a Dark Link kind of thing going on right there. Damn.
I can't get mad though because like I was super happy. Like they showed like the Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, and Dream Drop distance skins. I'm like, oh my gosh, take my money. I don't even want Anti-Sora. Like you have Kingdom Hearts 2 skin in there. You can take my money, man. I will not complain.
I mean,
I'm very happy with it.
I mean, they added in that river, that river skin. I mean, that looks. Yeah, I would rather like. Damn.
I can't. Hopefully, if you ever play Kingdom Hearts 2, you're gonna love that world. It sounds like very old timey. Like they changed the audio too, so like it sounds like an very old show. You know, like the way Goofy and Sora and Donald and Mickey doesn't even talk in that world actually. Just like the original, he actually makes noises and like he like points to stuff to show like, you know, what he actually wants or what he's about to do. So that world is awesome, man.
Oh, that's cool.
I could show it on stream too, you know, one of these days. If you guys ever want to see it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Timeless River is one of the most beautiful Kingdom Hearts worlds, and like it's just done with such love for like the original Mickey Mouse properties. I'm not even a Mickey fan, and I love that world to death.
I mean,
it's just so unique.
Like there's just like something about like the old 1930s cartoons that are just like.
Oh, it just had so much charm to it, you know. And like when I see Sora in that skin, like there's just charm to him. Very charming skin. I just love it. It's like I don't know. I don't watch newer Mickey Mouse, like the newer Disney stuff, but like just back in the old days, like I can imagine like when you're growing up in the 80s or even like further back, like just all that nice classical. The music was amazing. I always loved that stuff. The orchestral and the instrumentals.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even down to the animation, I just love that stuff, man. Like, I'm definitely.
I remember. Now growing up, I really didn't watch Mickey Mouse. I did from time to time, but I was more like a Looney Tunes guy. But even for like just Looney Tunes, dude, just. I don't know, something about cartoons from back in the day, you know? I don't know what it is.
And to see Sora just have that skin, it's like, oof, I'm definitely gonna use that Timeless River one a lot. And props to the team, because I'm pretty sure they play through the games and they're like, ooh, hopefully we can get Disney to give us, you know, okay for the skin.
Yeah, I mean, like, even Sakurai played Kingdom Hearts, I mean, a couple of times, I mean, various times. Like
That's what I like about him. He actually plays these games, like he played Persona, or he played the Metal Gears, or the Sonic games, like, so he's well versed on, like, how these characters should, you know, how they should fight in the game.
You want to make sure he stays true to the source material, you know?
Which is amazing, because, you know, not a lot of, I don't want to say like all developers nowadays, but like I see some properties not be like misused by other companies and whatnot.
Well, you see it with like video game movies too, just anything really. It doesn't even have to be video games.
Oh yeah, different entertainment media, whether it be like, even through music or like movies or shows, like sometimes...
I mean, like...
Even with Star Wars, you know, that's another great thing, but sometimes source material is not used correctly, so like, you know...
Yeah, I don't want to talk... Yeah, let's not go there.
It's cool to see as a fan.
I remember like, some off topic, but I remember like when when the first Sonic trailer first came out for the Sonic movie, people were just like, oh, what are you doing? Thank God they redesigned Sonic.
Yeah, because they did not do him justice in that first trailer. I'm so glad he got redesigned. That was like disrespectful to make him look the way he did, dude.
No one wants their movie to become 1993.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
1984.
No, I'm talking about the Super Mario Bros. Movie from '93.
Oh, I thought.
The Nightmare of a movie.
No, but at this point it could be 1984. But no, seriously, I mean, like I remember the Sonic movie. I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm like, what is? Like when I first saw it, I was talking to the guys. I'm like, this is weird. It looks gross. He looks weird. It doesn't look like Sonic. And then you know,
he first of all, like, look at his legs. I mean,
he just looks too furry. He looks weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you look at it versus the redesign is.
Oh, it's beautiful. I like it.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, they brought Tyson. They brought Tyson Heston, who did the animation for Sonic Mania. So
that movie was...
that's why they got it pretty. That's how they got it.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Speaking of which.
Yeah. I
actually enjoyed it. I thought that every role that everybody played in that movie, whether they're a side character or, you know, maybe Jim Carrey's role as Eggman, I thought that was awesome. They did a really good job.
Yeah. Well, I definitely enjoyed Ben Schwartz's Sonic.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. Yeah.
I liked it. I mean,
I liked it a lot. I liked it more than I thought I was.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I thought you said you didn't like it, but no, it was like Jaleel White meets Roger Craig Smith. I forget the guy who voiced Sonic in Adventure.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He's really good at it.
It's like Jason or Ryan or something. Forget.
Oh, yeah. That was a great movie. I can't wait for the second installment.
Kind of a little bit of that too, you know. And Ben Schwartz did a pretty good job.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see who voices Tails.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. I know. That's probably gonna come like here, probably like next year or the year after. So it's coming up pretty soon. We'll get our little teaser for it.
It's definitely weird. Idris Elba voicing Knuckles. That's definitely interesting. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear about that one. Also, he's gonna be the next one probably, huh?
Yeah, no, he's voicing Knuckles. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Wonder if they're gonna give Knuckles like a British accent since he's British. That'd be pretty interesting.
Interesting to see how that turns out. What do you guys think of that Mario movie? Speaking
that's kind of why I brought up the Sonic movie. Oh my god.
Give me some thoughts on that.
Where do we begin?
I mean, we don't even know what it looks like yet, but the voice actors are already like
strange.
Yeah,
it's strange.
They're not bad actors. I love a lot of those guys, but it's just very weird, you know.
Some people were kind of quick to like, oh, this is gonna be bad, but but kind of with the Sonic movie effect, it's just like I don't want to judge it too soon. I judged the Sonic movie, and look how that turned out. I was wrong. I will admit,
the acting is weird, but like those guys are like all the the actresses and actors involved are like professionals. Like they're really good at what they do. So whether we might like some of them or we might not, I'm very sure that movie's going to turn out all right. Cause like Nintendo's going to make sure that the biggest icon in history, is going to be given some love in that movie.
Yeah. Well, I just remember. Okay.
Larry, if it does look good, do you want to get tickets to it?
Yeah, 100%. Like if the movie looks fun and if it looks like how Nintendo would wants Mario to look, then yeah, I'll watch it. I'll be down for that. 100%.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to go see that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already interested to see it now. Like, I don't think it's going to be bad just because of the people that don't like some of the actors. Like, I think it's going to turn out really well. One, because Nintendo's got their hands in it. So.
Moment, of course. But I think it's going to be.
Even I had my doubts, but after thinking about it, talking with you guys, it's like, I mean, it's Nintendo's most beloved character, and it's one of the most recognizable icons on the planet. Like, they're not going to take the time to mess this up. It might not be a bad movie, but at least it'd be okay if it does not perform well.
Yeah, and two, I know some people were criticizing, and I did at first, but then I kind of rethought about it. But Miyamoto being involved, and some people were saying, and even I was saying, well, he's never made a movie before, but
he's never made a movie.
I don't know. It might be actually a good thing he's involved because.
100%.
Also, the company making it, right? But the company making it is Illumination, and now they have kind of a mediocre track record. But
the movie's
but at least it's not
It's
like
going to be managed by
record.
someone that actually knows how to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much as I don't agree.
That's why I don't want to say that's why I say mediocre, because some of the Despicable Me movies were not that great.
I like the first one. I saw it with my mom. I think the second one's called Minions. I don't think it's actually called Despicable Me 2.
I don't remember.
I'm not sure, but
I saw this. I never saw the first one, but I saw the second one, and I think I saw the third one. But the third one was kind of,
I didn't even know they made it that far. But yeah, I like the first movie from what I saw. I was never too big fan of the Minions, but I watched with my mom again because she likes to watch those. But I don't know. I like the charm of the first movie. It's cool to see.
The Minions.
It's cool to see like a villain grow a heart. So sometimes I'm even soft.
If there's anything we can remove from society, I wish it was the Minions. I hate those things.
I think
my mom loves those things. I got a keychain with one of them on it.
Yeah,
so,
I know. I've seen that.
What's up?
But yeah, no, I said no. I've seen it. Your keychain, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, back to the Mario movie. I mean, I think it'll be good. I mean, it won't be fantastic or revolutionary, but I think it'll definitely be something. I mean, I think out of all the voice actors, the voice cast, I think the one that really struck me was Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and then Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Yep.
And then Jack Black as Bowser. I don't know, Chris Pratt as Mario really didn't
surprise me for some reason.
Yeah, and then Charlie Day as Luigi. That I know that will work. It will.
What's up, Drone? You're about to say something a second ago. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I know. I was just saying Charlie Day as Luigi. I think that's going to work because I don't know. Maybe we'll just see more Pepe Sylvia memes. I don't know.
We'll definitely see a lot coming out of that movie.
Yeah.
I just wonder what the setting of the whole entire movie is going to be about.
Well, Spike's going to be in the movie. Foreman Spike. So they're theorizing it could start at the beginning of Mario's life and then just kind of work his way to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'd be something.
But I don't know, because Nintendo's kind of revised Mario's history, because originally he was from New York. But then now they revised Donkey Kong. So, because Donkey Kong, I think, now takes place in New Donk City after Mario Odyssey, so they basically rewrote the history. So, I mean, it's weird, you know.
Yeah, in terms of
I don't know.
I'd expect them to follow the same storyline, like save Peach and all that, but have the help of maybe some other characters this time around. Maybe Mario actually needs the help. That's why there's certain characters involved in the movie. I'm actually very curious to see how they're gonna work their way through this,
Yeah.
And what's it gonna look like too? Which I already have an idea, like visually in my head, what the movie's gonna look like. So I think it's gonna look very nice, very appealing to the eye.
It's gonna be kind of like, the way that I'm seeing is like somewhat Smash Bros. Like, that kind of style.
Yeah, with that
but
like
more
a movie,
enhanced. But more enhanced. Like that's what I'm getting out of it.
It'll look nice. Wait.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're getting Illumination, and sure, like they made Minions, but like their movies
look good, like graphically wise. Like I can't lie, like when they make those movies, like you see a trailer, like we might not like the stuff that's in that trailer, but like it's very appealing to the eye. Like the graphic fidelity is really good.
Oh no, yeah. For sure. I mean, like you 100%. See the details in its own style. Like it'll be like really detailed. If anything.
I'm about to see that Nintendo style for their movies, so it's gonna be very nice to see how Illumination's gonna pick up on using Nintendo properties and characters, and how Nintendo's gonna want it to look and feel. They gotta know that for that movie to even work in the first place. It's gotta feel right and it's gotta look right. In terms of characters, the setting, like the story can wait, but that stuff is very important.
Yeah, I'm just wondering like what the setting in like the story is. Like we don't know anything. Like they just started on it.
I heard it was in development for a couple of years. I don't know. I didn't believe them at first until this recently happened, but I heard like 2017 or 2016. A long time ago they were working on a movie, so I'm assuming they've been working on this for a long time to come. I guess they're probably like wrapping up. I know. I don't know about movies, but I know when games are finished wrapping up, they start voice acting for games and whatnot towards the end of a game's development. So I don't know if they're like towards the tail end of their, of us them making the movie and all that. So very curious to see if they're almost ready or not. I'm pretty sure we'll get a trailer next year, probably like around spring. My best guess.
It'll be interesting to look at. I mean, if it's not going to be like the 1993 like movie, then it's going to be like all and in fact, I think it's better if it's just like animated thing.
100%.
I mean, like seriously, like in real life, like It just doesn't work.
Like, if you're gonna make like a Sonic movie or a Metroid, a Mario, even like a a Kingdom Hearts one, I know people have been talking about that happening recently. Like, it's got to be animated because it just, I don't know,
Yeah,
it
like,
it follows the game really well,
Yeah, and like if you do it in real life, it's just gonna go in that uncanny
Yeah.
valley like stuff. But if you animate it, it's gonna be more natural, if anything. Some things just
Mhm.
should be in real life, and then some things should
Oh
just be
yeah.
animated.
Like if they ever make like a Metal Gear movie, or like I know the Monster Hunter movie came out, like some of those should be like live action, but they should be done a certain way to like represent that series, So I believe some, yeah, some should be animated, and definitely some series out there should be live action.
Yeah, like Dark Souls, if that got a movie, that should be
Ooh.
like live action. I mean, dude,
I could see both. I would be happy with either one. Even if it was like drawn, even if it's like some type of anime style. So if they choose either 3 style, I'm not gonna complain.
Dude, oh my gosh, a Dark Souls movie, dude, that could look like Lord of the Rings type of
Oh
style.
god, they gotta be beautiful. Do a trilogy.
Go into Anor Londo or like Lothric Cat. Oh my gosh, the
Imagine the
environment.
CGI. Oh, it looked beautiful for Anor Londo.
Oh my gosh, that would. Ugh. Thinking about it like that, it's just like,
If you want to play some Dark Souls.
oh my gosh, like after the movie, it's just like I want to play Dark Souls. I want to take out these guys.
Yeah, I
Man.
guess. You guys have anything else you guys want to say? Any closing thoughts about anything we talked about?
Let me think.
No, I guess yeah, maybe just kind of what do you guys think will happen maybe in the new Sonic movie? We touched on it a little bit, but yeah, but I don't want to do it.
There's a new Sonic movie.
Yeah, because it ended with not a cliffhanger, but it left more to be expected.
Yeah,
I don't have any idea about that movie.
Oh crap, we didn't watch it with you on the Discord? Were you there for that?
No.
Oh, we watched it in VC. Okay, we'll watch it again. Pretty much fun.
Alright.
Yeah.
yeah, that movie. I mean, I don't want to spoil it if you don't.
It's a fun movie. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
But- Hey, what to come next? I feel like they're gonna definitely build up Tulsa. I feel like he's gonna have a bigger focus in that movie. And then I think we're gonna see like Sonic rebuild, or not rebuild, start to build that connection even more so with the 2 human characters. I forgot their names. I think we're gonna see like a bigger development there.
Tom and Maddie Wachowski.
Yeah, so I think they'll be focusing on that while Eggman's in the back working on trying to get his way out of that like Mushroom Kingdom looking place with all the big mushrooms and all that. We'll see. I can't tell you, man. That's what I like about the movie. I can't guess what they're gonna do next, honestly.
Well, I think Sonic kind of does work in the real world. Going back to what the drone said, I think certain movies can, or I mean, certain video games can, but you have to be very careful what you do. But yeah, most of the time it should be animated. So it doesn't look like we got these characters. Yeah, that too, and we got these viewing characters. We do. Oh yeah, let's just put these in a live action movie, and we have no idea what we're doing, but everyone recognizes these characters. So we're just gonna throw this together. Whereas, you were saying, whereas animated, it just looks natural, but live action, certain things can work. Like I think the Sonic movie, I think it worked, but it would have been definitely a lot better if it was animated. I mean, there was Sonic OVA, but I don't know if that really counts.
Yes, I think they're just going to do a lot of picking up where they left off, and then it definitely seems like they're going to be doing a trilogy, if not even more movies. So I expect the next one to also leave the door open for even more characters, whether that be like Eggman makes a Metal Sonic, stuff like that. So yeah.
Shadow, yeah, I know Shadow probably. I think has been rumored
at some point. Yeah.
Well, not rumored, but people have been speculated. Yeah, Metal Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're just going to keep expanding the universe and all that.
Yeah, the thing with like Jack Black playing Bowser, I mean, like I know they're gonna use like a voice changer, right? I mean, it's Bowser. He's gonna have like a deep voice, but like, I feel like, imagine like Mark Hamill playing as like Bowser, dude.
That'd be dope. Love that.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
I mean,
my favorite voice actors.
I was like expecting like for some reason like Mark Hamill. Whenever I heard like Bowser, I was like, okay, so it's gonna be Mark Hamill. Nope, it's gonna be Jack Black. I'm like, huh, all right, because like
Well,
Mark Hamill's like known for like voicing
One of
like
the best voices.
yeah, like villains and heroes, if I'm right.
I mean, he voiced a character in Kingdom Hearts, so he's like everywhere, in movies, shows, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know he did for a couple Cartoon Network shows. Like I know he voiced Skips in regular show. I don't know. I kind of when I think of Mark Hamill doing Bowser, I think of that, like him sounding like Skips. I don't know. That'd be weird.
Wouldn't be
Anything else,
weird,
guys?
but it would be like more like natural if like Mark Hamill took over, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
mean,
Jack
like-
Black as Bowser's kind of.
That'll somehow fit.
I mean, like Mark Hamill, like even voice acted like the main villain in the Legend of Spyro series, the Dawn of the Dragon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, he used like even though they used like a voice changer, it still felt natural because of like how intimidating like the tone of the voice was. So, yeah, everything should be interesting going forward.
100%. I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of entertainment within shows and movies and whatnot. So we got a lot to look forward to close out this year and going into next year. We got a lot of more
maybe-
podcasts to do.
Yeah, maybe I'll change like the idea of like video game movies. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, back in the past, like it was probably, I mean, it's a joke, right? But
Right.
nowadays, moving forward, it may like have a totally different meaning. I mean, if we get a Dark Souls movie, I mean, shit.
Can't complain there.
I mean, man, Lord of the Rings Dark Souls movie. I mean,
That'd be wonderful.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like
that'd be
because
pretty
whenever I said Dark Souls movie, I was like immediately thinking of Lord of the Rings like movie, like just like imagine the environment like in like 2025 or like 2030. I mean,
Yeah.
Got me thinking.
yep. But yeah, I got nothing else to add.
Yeah, no, I think
Yeah,
this is pretty
me
good.
either.
Our first
Yeah.
one. Not too bad at all.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I definitely enjoyed this. I mean, I know before when we were planning it, I didn't think I was gonna say much, but
I'm glad you
I
did.
definitely had a
I
lot more
feel
to add.
like everyone
Because
talked
like the
like
story, a fair amount.
yeah, I think like everybody had like an equal amount of like talking. I mean, it didn't feel like nobody was like talking.
Well, I
Yeah.
know like Sora, I thought I was gonna be quiet the whole time because I mean, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about Kingdom Hearts, but I had quite a bit to add.
That's good because when we do these podcasts or like I do it with myself or with you guys, like I always want to make sure that it's interactive. Like whether people listen to us, which they are, or whether it's for you guys to interact too. It's like I just want to be like I don't want to follow like bulletins or anything. That's why I like to talk.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't feel
I love
forced
it.
at all. I definitely felt
I'm
like
glad you guys feel free and
I
you
could
guys
just
are.
chime in, and you
Yeah.
guys could say what you guys wanted to.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm a guy who goes to record buildings on YouTube, but
I got a
But-
call. Hold on.
All right. Well, is there anything else? Is that it, guys? Most part.
all right. Yep.
All right. Well, guys, thank you guys for listening to us, Sakurai and the team. If you guys ever hear this, definitely appreciate what you guys have done with Smash and adding in Sora. Hope they hear this one day. That'd be crazy. But no, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. We are the Causing Brothers, and we'll definitely have episode 2 coming out to you guys pretty soon. So yeah, don't forget to like,
Right.
subscribe, share. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
We'll
it's not.
see you guys in the next podcast.
Oh
Peace.
yeah.